So we've been reporting and tracking for years how the internet e-commerce in pet products has been gaining share, and in many ways sort of sucking all of the oxygen out of the room for growth in any other channel. That was already the context before COVID-19. So what do you see looking forward for the internet, for e-commerce and pet products?
Massive growth. I mean, every report that we see, whether it's the quarterly report that just came in from Chewy or whatever Amazon reveals to the public, indicates that that online shopping is going gangbusters, including in the pet market. This was already obvious a couple of weeks ago when we published the report. So we actually increased our projection of internet share of pet product sales. We had projected 24% share in 2020, up from 22% in 2019, and we revised that internet share upward to 31% for 2020. So obviously that's a massive gain. Internet is stepping in where the brick and mortar retailers simply can't fill the demand right now with consumers staying at home. It's going to be ongoing. The biggest spike will be 2020. But continuing on out through 24, we do project that internet will continue to gain share at the expense, particularly of large pet specialty chains.
So a parallel question to the one about veterinary telemedicine. Do you think for those who are not already buying pet products online, but might be doing that now perforce, to what degree will that stick after we're in this, or the age of the coronavirus pandemic?
I think that there's a lot of opportunity for additional players to enter into the veterinary telemedicine space. I think the most obvious contenders are, aside from actual veterinary outfits such as Banfield, which would be the retailers that are expanding currently into pet medications, and there you would have both Chewy and Walmart Pet RX as possible entrants into the veterinary telemedicine space, which is something that I think we're going to see probably within the next 6 months.
But what about as with telemedicine, will people keep buying pet food and cat litter online who weren't before? Will this tend to create a permanent change in behavior for people who are not already pet e-commerce shoppers?
I think for a significant proportion of them it will. I think the combination of increased familiarity with online shopping, I think one of the biggest hindrances is simply signing up and figuring out how to do the auto ship and so forth. It took me a while, and when I finally did it, I was like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? Why wasn't I having those big bags of pet food and cat litter delivered all along? So it catches on very quickly, I think, in terms of popularity once you try it. There will be some consumers, I think, who will gladly revert back to brick and mortar, but overall, I think the trend of online migration is going to continue.